everyone, my name's Ashley Johnson. I just moved back here to Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania in March, so it's kind of been a new experience for me. But the agency that I'm currently just started my field placement in is an addiction facility, and it's a recovery facility, and they have partial hospitalization programs as well as intensive outpatient and outpatient programs as well as individual therapy. I'm absolutely loving it already, which is great. So what I'm kind of hoping to get out of this field experience is to really understand the way in which psychotherapy and CBT and DBT really work together in order to fully help the client, as well as how individual versus group therapy works, and just kind of the idea of how that all is put together in an entire agency and organization. So from what I expect this field placement to be different, my initial field placement, my generalist field placement, was at a long-term care facility as well as a rehabilitation facility. So we're talking elderly patients, people who are going into hospice. So I was working more towards resources for families and end-of-life care. So my role in this program is entirely different, and I will be working as a therapist where I have individual clients and I have a caseload where I have specific clients on a specific timeline, versus where I was that where we were just trying to get a feel for getting them to be comfortable and feel that the family was able to meet with them and get them to kind of understand the end-of-life care. And if we weren't doing end-of-life care, we were doing transitioning from long-term care facilities or rehabilitation after major surgeries such as strokes, heart attacks, hip replacements, things of that nature, and trying to get them transitioned back into their home life, whether it's with their husband and wife, things of that nature. So in this new facility that I'm working at, the age demographic is entirely different. Most of the people that I'm working with, I'm 30 right now. Most of the people are 30 or younger. So, and most of them are also living in recovery houses because they've just gotten out of rehab. They're in halfway houses, transitional living. So we're kind of at a point where the people that I'm working with have their entire lives ahead of them, versus where I used to work, and that kind of was not the case. So in the old facility, in the generalist practice, I was doing therapy based on recognizing the great things that they had in their lives, versus now, especially in rehab, to the things that they have that could possibly be wonderful in their future. So the goal right now is this motivational, like, this is our starting point versus where we were at the other facility where that was their ending point. So this is our starting point, and where can we go from here? So from the activities, obviously, because I have people who are mobile and don't have cognitive impairments such as, dementia, things like that, I'm able to really kind of do more holistic programs, work from a cognitive standpoint and an intellectual standpoint where they can understand absolutely, where we're at. Like, this is the real world. This is what we need to do in order to get you a job, to do this, to do that. And also my client interactions, they're quicker, they're more to the point. I don't have to worry about, histories as much, though that's really important, but like where we stand. with like the drug and alcohol addiction, which is I'm obviously working in, I'm able to say, okay, this is where we're at, this is what we're doing, this is what we can do in the future, this is, you know, your future goals. And in the client interactions that I used to have before, there were many times where I'd have to remind them, you know, where they were at, what they were doing, why this was important, and, you know, really kind of show them end of life care. So it's an entirely different type of program, and I'm really excited about my new placement. But I did learn a lot at my last facility, so it's great that I've kind of, you know, gone through the entire spectrum and said, okay, this is end of life as well as closer to the beginning of life. So I'm really excited for our program, and I'm really excited for this internship and obviously graduation. So I hope to see you all soon and get to know each and every one of you. Thank you.